Okay, your first treatment. You are now on your third. How did your first treatment go?
It was fine. It was the most notable thing about my first treatment was the huge dose of Benadryl that they give you before they give you these drugs so that you don't have a reaction. And my nurse didn't warn me at all, so she starts, they have like 4 syringes that they give me before chemo, which is all pre-meds. And one of them is Benadryl, and so she starts giving me the Benadryl, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, my vision is really funny. She's like, yep, that's normal. And a minute later I was like, I feel drunk. Yep, that's normal. She's like, this is a huge dose of Benadryl. I'm like, oh, yeah, a little heads up might have been nice, but that's cool. And then, I mean, it was really uneventful. And then I felt great that day. I felt great the next day. In fact, the next day I got up and went and walked with a friend on a trail. But then that night, Friday night, so I had my first chemo Thursday. Friday night, around 6 o'clock, I started feeling really warm. And by like 6:30, 7 o'clock, I was running a fever. And I went ahead and called the on-call doctor because it just made me nervous not knowing what to expect. And they said just basically keep an eye on it because without an obvious source of an infection, and it was just my first treatment, too soon for my immune system to be shot. So he said just keep an eye on it and call us back if it got higher. It was like 98.7 was the highest it got. And it got better from that point on, and I sweat profusely that night, and pretty much all weekend I just sweat my butt off. And then so Saturday I just felt real kind of like blah. Saturday I sweat a lot, and I had a lot of diarrhea, and then I had some nausea Saturday night. I took a Zofran. They gave me Zofran. I took a Zofran. I gave it like 2 hours, did nothing. I took a tiny little hit of cannabis, not even enough to do anything to my head. Like, it didn't feel high at all, but like, I don't know, 2 minutes later, nausea was completely gone. And then Sunday I felt a little bit better, and then after that I was fine. So then Thursday I went in for my second treatment. The next Thursday, saw my doctor. He wanted to know how it went. I told him. He thought it sounded like I might have had a little bug, and told him about the cannabis. He was like, good news, we're in Missouri, it's legal, so I have no problem with that at all. Like, that's great, fantastic. He's like, if we were in Kansas, I'd have to be like, that's illegal, but we're in Missouri where it's legal. And then he even was making jokes about me toking in the infusion room. I mean, it was pretty funny. So my second treatment was uneventful. I had 0 symptoms after my second treatment, which was amazing. I mean, I had my second treatment Thursday. Friday I worked in the yard pulling weeds. Sunday the whole family worked outside cleaning up the garden and pulling stuff up. And then I had my third treatment yesterday, which was also Thursday. And so far, today's Friday afternoon, so far so good. I mean, I'm hoping and praying it continues that way. My blood numbers keep dropping, so that's going to be kind of a thing to watch. I love my naturopath. Every week when I go in for chemo, they take blood, right? And they test, I get it back like a CBC and a comprehensive metabolic panel. And I send them to her, and she either emails me or calls me and tells me like what she knows about it, and like if there's anything she wants me to do. So like this week she was like, your red blood cells are dropping pretty quickly, more fast than I'd like. She's like, I want you to start taking astragalus. Last week it was, your calcium dropped a lot. Start taking calcium.
Hold on, we'll be back. We need to park.
Yeah,
go left.
Go back over to that
You
first
just
spot.
missed that first spot. Okay, so it's Thursday. Got treatment today.
Yeah, getting ready to go to number 4.
And
I'm losing hair like crazy.
that's just a little bit.
That's just a little bit. I mean, but that's what literally just came out, just I'm curling my hair, and as I pull up pieces to curl, that's what's coming out. It's definitely increasing. It started on Monday.
Oh.
And I started shedding on Monday. Or my hair started hurting, which I've heard that's what happens. It started hurting like when you've worn your hair in a ponytail all day, that kind of a thing. And it's definitely, I've definitely started shedding, which was to be expected. That's yesterday's shower, and then right now curling my hair. Definitely not normal, for sure. But I definitely had shavings coming. I can see why. I said I was gonna wait as long as I could to do it, and I see why you get to the point where you're like, just do it, because this is just gonna be a mess. I'm gonna have hair everywhere if I just let it continue to fall out, and I've got long hair, so it makes big piles. I'm hoping me and Enza can go wig shopping tomorrow. The doctor's office gave me a wig prescription. Insurance will pay for a wig or partial, I don't know how that works, but and they gave me there's like a list of lots of wig stores in the Kansas City area, so maybe tomorrow me and Enza can go check that out. Enza wants to do hair when she graduates high school, so I thought wig shopping would be up her alley. Go with me and help. And I got one picked out online if I don't find anything that I like, but I need my head measurements. Which I'm sure we could probably do that, but I thought if wig stores will do that, they're professionals, they do this all the time, so. They're like you can't really probably see, but that's just, like literally just, I'm not doing anything but.
So it begins.
There she goes. There's my hair wad.
What you were so terrified about, though.
I know, I've come to terms with it. Get me some wigs and some hats, and hey, you know, I won't have to worry about my hair on my neck this summer when it's 100 degrees and 75% humidity in Missouri.
What you got going on?
My hair is falling out a lot. Like, I'm not pulling, I'm just running my fingers through my hair. This is 2 days. That's 2 days of shedding. It has really, really picked up, as you can see. I don't know how much longer I can do this, but like, I don't know if you can see that.
No. I can only just see it when you put it.
That's me just running my hand through my hair. That's what comes out. You normally would be like a strand or two.
Yeah, that's nice, big.
It's begun.
Okay.
It has definitely begun, and it's like it's not stopping. You know, even just the other day, I could run my hand through my hair a few times, get a few handfuls of hair, and then it would kind of let up. Right now, it's not stopping.
Yeah, I'm finding it all over me.
Okay. I am.
Just tell me when you started.
I just started.
Oh, okay. So that was a quick appointment, because it wasn't an appointment. I didn't have an appointment made. Turns out you have to do that. And I probably won't be coming back because they only carry synthetic wigs. And
Here, I'll go.
I don't want a synthetic wig. They don't look real. And I've got some online. I'm getting solicited by wig companies on Facebook now, and there's one called Jesse's Wigs, and they're Remy hair, which is European and it's real hair, and I've got one in my cart for like $280. So I can use some of my funds to get me a real hair wig versus a synthetic wig. And I have other stores that I can go to also, but I forgot my list today. So we're gonna go by Cancer Action and Independence on our way home and see what they have to say, and otherwise we're done here.